Streams. I've been working on a second video that I want to recorded, and today I have several things to take care of, so I thought I would try to squeeze this in before my 8 o'clock interview. And this topic is really something that really needs more attention because you just never know when that little thing's going to come across that helps you. And that is 5 mistakes that I see real estate investors make as they struggle to go from 0 to 1. The more and more times I talk to people, the more and more obvious it is the biggest jump for any real estate investors to go from 0 to 1 rental. Going from 1 to 2 is not nearly as big, 2 to 3 not nearly as big, and by the time you get to 3, it's like buying cars or shoes or whatever your thing is. So here it is. Here are the 5 mistakes that I see real estate investors make. Number 1, no focus. And this is a shame because this is all in your control. Sometimes you've heard me call it the shiny object syndrome. Sometimes you've heard me refer to it as going 50 different directions an inch at a time. You never get anywhere. The whole idea is if you're going to be a real estate investor, do yourself a favor and pick your thing. Are you going to be a flipper, wholesaler, buy and hold? Are you going to be multifamily, single family homes, small multis, duplexes through quads, land, mobile homes, storage, whatever? Pick your thing. Focus. Pick your thing. That's all you do for 6 months. Learn that market, learn your area, learn your asset type. Become an expert in that in your area, right? Know more about that product than 98% of the real estate agents out there. When you do that, you can expand your focus. But stop going 50 different directions an inch at a time. You're only frustrating yourself and you're not changing what's going on. So pick your focus, declare your focus, and then let everything else go. I know all those checks look fancy. I know when you look at wholesaling quick, it looks fun, and then flip looks good for big money, and then wealth looks good for buy and hold. Stop it. Focus, focus, focus. Kind of on that topic, the other thing that I see is the idea that I just need one more piece of information. I need one more metric. I need one more thing to protect myself, right? Oh, I know I need to find this one more thing. No, you don't. Stop it. If you've spent hundreds of hours researching your market, if you can now find what a good, great, bad, average deal is for your asset in your market, pull the trigger. Have more confidence in yourself. This one more piece of information, write the offer. Write the offer, right? You can always back out if you don't like something about it, the foundation or the roof or the area or whatever. But stop this idea that you need one more piece of information. But be very clear, right? I'm not saying, hey, I want to go buy a fourplex in San Jose, California. And I looked online and I saw 5. I'm going to buy one of those 5. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about I've researched San Jose, California. I know there's 1,817 fourplexes. I know, 70% of them were built before 1982. And, I'm going to buy something that's, younger than 1982, right? I want to buy something newer, right? When you do the research and you can recite things like that, stop it. You're in the game, right? You know it more than 98% of other real estate agents. It's not ever about one more piece of information. Have more confidence in yourself, be focused. But also, I'm not telling you to be lazy either. Do the work. Here's one that all the gurus, all the way back from Carlton Sheets, right? Something I saw on TV, late night TV, way back when, is you believe there's a secret, right? There's this one little thing that, there's a secret out there, and I'm going to pay somebody thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars to learn. I hate to bust your bubble. There's no secret. You need, depending on what part of this market you're in, all right, if you're a buy and hold investor like me, it's how do I learn my market? How do I know what an average deal is? And then I only want to do good or great deals. That's it. If you want to be a wholesaler, You need to find out a way to communicate with owners of property and see if they're in the mood to sell, right? Whether that's texting or mailers or cold calling or freaking smoke signals, doesn't matter. There's only there are no secrets. Just stop it. You got to do the work, right? Real estate is simple to understand, but you got to do the work, right? Do the work. Uh, Number four, for whatever reason, people sometimes want to believe in others more than they believe in themselves. That's dangerous, right? This is your money you're putting on the line. This is your family's potential legacy you're putting on the line. So to blindly follow someone else because they've seemed to got it wired, or they put on wear a nice suit or drive a nice car or whatever it is, no, don't do that, right? Do the work, trust yourself, get guidance from others if you'd like, right? Especially if they're in your market, but don't let them distract you, right? If you're a buy and hold, don't be distracted by the checks from wholesalers. So figure out what you want to do. Trust yourself. Don't just blindly, follow the Pied Piper and right off a cliff. That's not a good idea. And then this is another one. Um, Good. I'm glad. Then there's the last one. Number five is, I really do believe some of you enjoy the idea of being a real estate investor, right? It feels good. It's something that excites you and gets you all tingly, but you're not willing to do the work. You make excuses. You enjoy going 50 different directions an inch at a time. Okay, to each his own, right? I'm not here to judge. If that's who you are and you just get excited by maybe learning or seeing others do things, cool. Just stop calling yourself a real estate investor, right? You're a hobbyist. You're somebody that likes to watch from the stands. Nothing wrong with that. But don't tell yourself you're in the game when you're just in the stands, right? That's you know, kind of true, right? So that's it. Those are the 5 mistakes I see all new real estate investors make. No focus, right? One day you're a wholesaler, one day you're a flipper, one day you're doing mobile home, one day you're doing vacant land, one day you're doing code enforcement, one day you're doing probate. You can't become an expert doing any of that. So focus, pick it, stop it. Frankly, shut down YouTube until you know what you're going to do, and then go figure it out, right? Then watch YouTube University. Some folks are out, I don't know if this is the studious folks out there, because I wasn't one of them, right? I was trying to get a C and get by. Uh, but you think there's one more piece of information, one more metric. How's the city growing? What are the U-Haul rates? How many two-story homes have been built? I mean, there's just crazy things that I've heard people say that they're seeking. I'm like, why do you need that metric, right? I don't get it. Another one is that people still believe, and I guess it's because all the talking heads and Robert Kiyosaki's and all the big real estate folks, they try to make you feel like there's a secret that they have, and hey, just give me 10 grand and I'll welcome you in, and another 50 grand, I'll teach you the secret handshake and all the fancy vocabulary. There's no secret. There's none. No secret. You got to do the work, learn your market, figure out what average, good, and great are, start executing. Number 4 is, you got to believe in yourself. You have to believe in yourself. You got this. Be confident. Know what you know and go after it. Don't Yes, slow and steady wins the race. Don't get distracted by all the flashy cars and the big checks. Most of those people are lying, and the other ones that aren't, they're going to blow up. I saw many, many, many millionaires lose everything in the crash because they got fancy, to quote Gary Vee, right? Don't get fancy. Don't get cocky, because the market will take it away from you. And then the last one I think is particularly struggling for me. Uh, yes, most of these people are lying, 100%. Absolutely. Uh, some of you just enjoy the idea of being a real estate investor, right? Your day job is tough. You got all these family responsibilities, and you want to do some escapism by thinking about becoming a real estate investor. And if that's you, that's totally okay, right? It's fun, but don't get it twisted, right? You're either on one side or you're the other. Don't be on the fence because you can't. You're either in the game, ready to make deals, make offers, get something added, or not. So in the end, those are my 5 mistakes. I hope that makes sense to you. I got to get ready for 2 exciting interviews. And then, of course, I have to get to the gym. All right, everybody, take care. Bye.